Underrated health practice number 21 is to get your calcium from plant sources. Yes, when we think of calcium, the first thing that comes to our mind, to most of our minds, if you've grown up in India, is a glass of milk and looks nice and beautiful and creamy, and the sound of like doot 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 doot. And while that was great marketing strategy for the white revolution of India, and it did great economically and otherwise, but let's not go in history and come to science first, and understand this part, that the truth is that our body doesn't actually absorb calcium from dairy as effectively as we think it does. The bioavailability, if you understand this term, of calcium from plant sources is much, much more as compared to dairy. And bioavailability actually means the efficiency or the efficacy of the absorption and the usage of calcium into our bodies. So, the good news here is that there are a lot of plant sources of calcium that we had in our food and our grandparents were eating, but it's just that we were not taught that they have calcium, and which is why I am here and I'm talking about the plants which have more and more calcium. And there's one more angle actually to look at it, and why, I want to talk about it, is that commercial dairy and dairy these days is really contaminated with antibiotic residues, hormone promoters, and that's why we are seeing the rise of PCOS, PCOD amongst women and a lot of health issues. So, coming to it, what are the best sources? Sesame seeds, ragi, your poppy seeds, khuskhus, a lot of cultures use that in their food. Amaranth leaves, cholai, chandelier, different names in different regions. Colocasia leaves, arbi ke patte, you make these lovely dishes in Gujarat, UP, Bihar sort of areas. Curry leaves, entire south of India uses so much curry leaves. They're so high in calcium. And also sarson ka saag, your mustard leaves, and that's why you see, like in winters, you eat sarson ka saag, makki roti in the morning, you sit out in the sun. So you've got your calcium and the vitamin D taken care of for the rest of your year to support your health and your body. So instead of thinking that only dairy is a source of calcium, please start looking at plant sources and having them more. And I'll see you next time. Stay healthy. Take care.